The training format of every day is going to start off with our movement prep / warm-up exercises, but we are not going to approach these movements just for the sole purpose of using them simply to warm up. We're going to kill two birds with one stone, and we're going to approach these with the same level of focus and intensity that we do all of our main lifts. So if we're trying to warm up our shoulders or our hips, we may be doing some shoulder internal, external rotation, adduction, abduction for the hips, hip internal, external rotation, and we are going to load those movements over time. If we load those movements, our shoulders and our hips will start feeling better, and these movements will simultaneously warm up the areas of our body that we are going to train this day. So we are not just going to half-ass our warm-ups like I see most people doing. We're going to treat them as main lifts, and we're going to progress them over time. We are going to also train not just for getting jacked. We want to be strong too. So we're going to do some movements where the goal is move the weight from point A to point B. Not saying that we're not thinking about technique. In fact, we're thinking about technique maybe even more on these, but these movements we want to just get overall strong. We want to use a lot of weight. We want to test or build our actual strength on some movements like the traditional power lifts, variations of those, and those will always have a place in our training. This is not a purely bodybuilding style program where every goal you have is to just maximize the amount of hypertrophic stimulus we can get from every single lift. We're not doing that here. We're trying to move better, we're trying to get stronger, and we're trying to be jacked. And then finally, most of the training will be let's do stuff to get jacked. So we are going to be doing bodybuilding style training where we are aiming to maximize the amount of tension on the muscles and putting them under as much stress as possible so that they will grow. So a lot of this training will be bodybuilding style training. We will have some powerlifting style stuff as well. And then we want to be increasing our ability to kind of fill the gaps in our training in the movements and the muscles, and that don't get a ton of direct attention when we are doing traditional lifting.